Hi everyone, so this is going to be a oracle reading for all of the signs. You can watch your sun, moon, rising, Venus or stellium sign. I'm going to include timestamps in the description and the comments. And I'll be using the Messenger Oracle by Ravynne Phelan, if that's how you say it, for the month of April 2022. And I'll be reading the descriptions out of the book. So this is for Aries. You got number 34, reveal your truth. So from this card, I'm sensing there is some type of mask that's coming off. Definitely, obviously, as you can see in the picture. But you may have been scared to reveal your true self or your vulnerable self because the face behind the mask is giving me a much more like vulnerable, sensitive feeling from it. But also there's a love heart on her forehead, right in the third eye chakra. So I feel like there's a lot of love that you could be radiating, expressing, wanting to express or wanting to receive at this time. And it may be that doesn't start happening until you start showing your truer, more authentic self. And expressing yourself the way you want to express yourself. So it says, when you were born, your soul shone bright. As you grew, you were taught of right and wrong. You were taught how to think, how to live, how to believe in a way that makes you fearful to say no. To disagree is to risk alienation from family and society, and so you hide your true thoughts and feelings behind a mask. That mask hides your light. Cast it aside, embrace and live your truth, and let your soul shine once more. So yeah, I think from that card, Aries are really being called to just learn how to express their truest, authentic self for the month of April. Okay, Taurus got observing silence, which is number 31. I'm getting that there's a situation you're going to have to sit back and really analyze on, analyze on from a distance maybe. This might be something that you have to be sneaky about. I mean, it is a fox, they are sly. The third eye chakra is also sticking out to me in this card because, you know, that part right there. Also, there's like a kind of beard on this fox. I don't know if like anyone else is seeing it as that, but it kind of reminds me of like a wise old man. That kind of archetype. So maybe you're having to tap into that energy and be smart about a situation in April. So it says, now is not the time to be the life of the party, nor to step forward into the role of leader or teacher. Be cautious. It may not be wise to draw attention to yourself or to reveal your plans to others at this time. Instead, be silent. Step back, be still. Watch those around you and be mindful of what you see, hear, and feel. Trust in your instincts and intuition and let them guide your steps. So yeah, maybe you're in a situation where you have to be cautious of the people around you. Maybe you have something important going on, or like important for everyone involved, or just important to you on a personal level, and you're having to keep things to yourself, like holding your cards close to your chest. But yeah, it is highlighting to tap into your intuition and listen to your instincts in April. Okay, Gemini. It looks like you've gotten a really powerful card. I really love this card. It looks so good. Like, I feel like it really embodies the energy and feeling of power. It looks like a really powerful horse. Like, it's dark, but it's glowing with fire, with redness. It's just it just looks amazing to me. It's like a force to be reckoned with. But yeah, this card is number 21 and it says know your power. So I feel like you might be being called to step into your power in April, to deal with the situation, something like that. So it says you have choice in all things. Your power is born of that freedom to choose, but with that freedom comes the burden of responsibility. To know your power, you must accept responsibility for your part in all your experience, even when you allow another to impose their choice or will upon you. You have the power to choose if you wear a saddle or bridle, or if another will ride upon your back. Own your power, know it, and see it in all of your choices and actions. So I guess this card is pointing out that you do have options and that you can tap into your own power and stand within your own power to make the decisions of how you want to be treated by others, or how you'll let other people treat you, and what you'll do for other people, and knowing your limits. What is that saying? The straw that broke the camel's back. I can't remember if it's actually camel or if it's horse, but that's what it made me think of. And it's making me think of other idioms, I think they're called. So you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink it, or something like that. So maybe people outside of you are trying to get you to change, but you potentially are not ready to change. Or if you want to change, then you feel like it's nobody else's business, and you're going to change when you feel like you're ready to change, which is fair, basically, I think, because, you know, people should be able to have power over themselves and not let anybody else have power over them, and like their individuality-ness and what they choose to do with their own lives and stuff, you know. Okay, Cancer. Oh, okay. This is very interesting for Cancer. This is number 11. And it says, embrace the masculine. And I'm just very kind of shook by this because I mean, if you're into astrology, then you know Cancer is one of the most sensitive feminine signs. And it's saying to embrace the masculine. So I don't know. I mean, maybe you were really affected by one of the full or new moons or something like that, because Cancer is ruled by the moon, and so I don't know. Maybe something was happening there, but I was also thinking there may have been an imbalance in your being too going to the extremes with your feminine energy or something like that. Maybe however that is playing out in your life is throwing you out of balance a little bit. So maybe you need to start incorporating the masculine side of life into your energy somehow. And I'm sure there are like tons and tons and tons of ways that you could do that. But this is also like the image on this card is very naturey. It looks very mother nature to me, or father nature, just very naturey, and gives me a sense of the elders. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to read the description. So, within ourselves, there are two aspects to our nature, the masculine and the feminine. Here in the present, you need to embrace the masculine aspect of your nature and let it guide your steps. Now is the time to be assertive, to act with authority, and stand up for both yourself and your truths. Fight for what you believe in. Do not allow others to tell you that you must not or cannot. But remember, whilst you allow your masculine self to be dominant, you need to temper your assertiveness and determination with gentleness and compassion. And yeah, so since it says that, it does kind of remind me that Cancer can be one of those signs that does struggle to find the more healthy, positive outlet and balance of those two different things. So being able to stand up for yourself in a way that isn't toxic, practically, basically. But yeah, you have the power, and you can do this. You can do it. Okay, Leos. This is interesting too. This is kind of giving me love vibes. Let two become one. Number 24. 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 is the card of the lovers. I think life path number 6 might also be one of those really nurturing, loving numerology numbers in those meanings, in numerology meanings. But oh, and there's red roses here. Those are really standing out to me. The red and green gives me Christmas vibes. There's a man and a woman there. I only just noticed the man. The woman was the first thing that stood out to me. Very interesting. Okay, so you could have a romantic partner that you're wanting to become closer to, or you will be becoming closer to in April. There might be a need to like let your guard down and become more vulnerable to allow this to happen. It says, share yourself with the one that you love. Be their best friend and let them be yours. Let your trust in each other be unshakable and your love be strengthened by knowing and accepting each other's flaws and weaknesses, and still loving each other despite them. Give yourself completely, trusting that you will not lose your independence or sense of self, but instead become two halves of a stronger, loving whole. That's a really nice message for you. Lovely. Okay, this is cool. So Virgos, you were born to create. Card number 50. Another card where the imagery is reflecting some type of birth, because look at how that's an egg, I'm pretty sure, and it looks like it's ready to hatch, but it's got like all this light of light, just like glowing and bursting out of its shell. I was gonna say cage. Maybe some of you are feeling like you've been trapped in a creative cage, something that's been restricting you, and you're ready to break free. And you're ready to tap into your creative side, your creative nature, and just get creating and like going with the flow of your heart, whatever makes your soul sing. You are blessed with the ability to create with thought, intention, action, and emotion. Be conscious of your power and aware of what your actions and reactions create within and around you. Cherish this gift and use it in both a wise and productive manner. Create beauty and inspire a desire within others to do the same. Create a future that both fulfills and delights. Do what you were born to do. So yeah, I think your soul is really calling you to do something, Virgos. Something creative, whatever that means to you, whatever that feels like to you. Interesting. What card was it? Cancer. Definitely, I think, yes, got a card that looked really naturey. And I was just thinking in my head while I was shuffling and then got this card, I was thinking I should have said for Leo that that I was getting naturey vibes in their card, but their card was about spending time with another person and connecting with their honey. But just as I was shuffling, I was thinking that card could have been really good for going for a walk in nature with your partner. So Libras, I don't know, you may be dealing with Leos or Cancers. It's really common for Cancers and Leos to have both of those signs in their chart. Okay, but yeah, for Libra, see yourself in nature. Go for a walk in nature. Experience all that nature has to offer. Encompass yourself in all of it. Feel it for, like, filling you up. Feeling your energy. Like, feel it, like, be embraced in it and by it. Even potentially doing like one of those naked moon ritual circles that I saw once in like an episode of Charmed, but I don't know, they're like, I think it's like a common Wicca, I don't know, maybe pagan practice, something like that, but it came into my head because the character on this card is, well, has his shirt off. And there are pink roses in the background in this card. I know with Leo's card it had red roses in the same corner. So you could have a Leo match, a Leo partner. Maybe you should get into the nature, or to the yeah, some type of nature together, and soak up all the nature. But with this card, it's really Libra-esque with how like pastel and soft, yeah, just soft and sensual these pink roses are. That's the energy that's standing out to me. And with the Leo card, it was very like I think it's garnet red roses were in their card, and it was a very bold energy, which really suits Leo, like in comparison to this one. And so also there's like crystals in this card, crystal there, and then also this background reminds me of like a giant quartz crystal. I don't know if you can really see, like it's just really glowing, and it's kind of in the shape of a quartz pendant. Yeah, so let's read the description now. I'm even thinking go on a meditative journey, like listen to a meditation or hypnosis on YouTube or wherever, and do one that is nature themed. So like you're going through a like imaginary envisioning a nature walk in your meditation. So it says, you are born of man and woman, but humanity is born of the natural world. Now it is time to reconnect. Look out into the natural world. Explore your world and you will see who you are. Peel away all judgment and dogma born of man and see your truest nature mirrored in the beautiful world around you. See that your emotions are like the weather, and that your senses reach into the sky and earth like the branches and roots of the trees. See yourself in nature and nature within yourself. So be one with nature. Okay, Scorpio girl, we are all connected. Number 49. This is very interesting. I feel like it's a very spiritual themed card. Very much tapping into like the higher octave of Scorpio nature, which is and kind of like Pisces energy and nature too, and realizing that we are all connected. Like energetically, spiritually, we are all one. This also definitely gives me Phoenix rising from the ashes vibes, which is one of the symbolisms or archetypes of Scorpio. So it says, we are dependent upon others for life. If we destroy the very things upon which we depend, we too shall perish. We are all connected, we are all one. Do harm to the natural world and you do harm to yourself. You are more than just a part of the human race. You are a child of Gaia. You are brother and sister to all life and living things. Love them as you love yourself. Sustain them as you sustain yourself. So I think because there is this nature to Scorpio where if they feel like they've been stung or wronged by someone, then they can tend to just look out for themselves and they really don't trust anyone else, and they can potentially end up not caring who else they hurt, like as long as they're protecting themselves. But it's saying that if you destroy things that you actually depend on, so if it's people or just a way of living, if you take it for granted, basically, obviously it gets destroyed and it perishes. But this is, I think spiritually, this card is saying that we all rely on each other somehow. It's kind of like a domino effect. And so it's kind of giving me that energy where if you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say it at all. But also there could be a sense of lack of love in your life for yourself or for life in general. Your lack of receiving it, your lack of giving it out. But I think the mindset of seeing everything as connected will help bring more of that love and positivity into your life. Okay, very interesting again. Like some of the signs are getting cards that really match with who, with what their sign represents. So Sagittarius, we have see the truth, and I kind of got in my head seek the truth, seeker of the truth, and that is very Sagittarian-like. Sagittarius can typically be people who are looking at the bigger picture. They're into philosophy of life, and they can have strong opinions and beliefs, but they love to learn foreign things, get a sense of the world, become cultured, stuff like that, and they can be truth seekers. We also have this wise owl on the card. Kind of looks like it's holding a some kind of timepiece, but also kind of like a crystal ball. I think maybe some people are getting signs from owls. They're seeing owls a lot, or they're like in real life, or they're seeing them in their dreams. Something like that. Maybe an owl is a sign for you. Maybe you have an owl tattoo on you. Something like that. Yeah, I'm getting the sense that the owl is significant for Sagittarians. And Sagittarius it rules flight and travel too, so I don't know, like owls are one of those birds that fly, right? But also the timepiece, something about time travel, so something about time, learning the truth, or seeing the truth. Oh yes, and Sagittarius is about learning, of course, higher education. Yeah. Let's see what the book says. That is number 39. Do not be deceived. Be watchful and mindful of the illusions others weave around themselves, and that you may weave around yourself. Know the night, understand the shadows, see through the darkness to the light of the truth. Pay attention to contradictions. Notice when actions and words are not in harmony. Hone your intuition and insight so that you may know the minds and hearts of those around you and yourself, and trust in the wisdom born of that awareness. So Sagittarius, typically, like the archetype of Sagittarius is really, what's the word, like forthright and really out there and direct with their opinions, and they typically don't mind telling people how it is, like expressing their opinion, but also calling other people out on their opinions on what they personally think is right and wrong, stuff like that. So if they feel like someone is lying or being deceptive or something like that, they typically don't have a problem with expressing that they feel that way and why they feel that way, and like also backing it up with some kind of evidence, like expressing their reasoning for it. They're typically not shy about that. Okay, interesting. I don't really have any Capricorn in my chart, but for some reason it got my most popular angel number, which is 44. I mean, the angel numbers that I usually get is 444, but still, this is 44. Surrender to the flow of life. Another relatable Capricorn card, because Capricorns are so in control of things, and like, you know, they want to be in control and like in power over the things that happen in their life, but there are some things in life that you just can't control sometimes, and you gotta learn to surrender to the flow. And it's interesting that it says 44, because, you know, it's an angel, universe, spirit, angelic number. Like in touch with the universe. The universe is going to put things in your path that need to be there. The universe sets up things that need to be there for you when they're meant to be there for you, etc. And like, you don't necessarily have to feel that way either, but you can interpret this however you want. But because Capricorns can tend to be the more skeptical ones at times. You might want to look into ladybug's symbolism. Ladybugs are supposed to be lucky, aren't they? And Capricorns can often feel like they are hard done by and that they aren't lucky, which could be a reason why they feel the need to control things, because they feel like they need to that's the only way they're going to be able to get some sense of relief and satisfaction from life, if they are the ones in control and they can predict the outcome that comes out from whatever they do. Through choice and action, you can steer the course of your life, but sometimes a need to control every outcome can have you caught up in a whirlpool instead of moving forward. You may move in the direction of your choosing, but it may not be the direction in which you need to journey. Loosen your grip, surrender yourself to the flow, and trust that you will find yourself exactly where you need to be. Yes, that is one of my favorite things to remember. Oops. That the universe, like, it's actually something that I think used to be said a lot in boho beautiful yoga videos, is where you are now is where you're supposed to be. And I just love that saying, because like you could be struggling so hard, but at least for me, whenever I heard that, I was like, yeah, I just felt so much better, like so much more relaxed and at ease. Yeah, okay. And like, as always, Capricorns need to just take a chill pill, like take a breather. Get just like at least 30 seconds of some type of relaxation, please. For the love of God. Hear the ancient ones. Connect with your ancestors, Aquarius. Number 15, another card coming to the 6. Number 6, because 1 plus 5 is 6, and it's card number 15. The indigenous peoples of the world are those who have lived in harmony with the land for countless generations. Among them are the elders whose knowledge and wisdom can teach us of our relationship with nature, of living a life of empathetic awareness, and to better understand our role as caretakers of the earth. They can teach us the wisdom of taking only what we need, of wasting little, and of honoring all sacrifices made so that you may live and grow. Hear the wisdom of the ancient ones. Learn from their knowledge, law, and traditions. Yeah, get in touch. Do it. It'll be good for you. Okay, lucky last, Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Venus, Stellium, April 2022. Oh, okay, this is interesting. This is the first sign he got he got the same card as someone else, which was Aries, and it's interesting because Aries was the first sign that I did, and they got this card, and then Pisces is the last sign, and they got this card. And so it's also common for people who are Aries or Pisces to have either Aries or Pisces in their chart. Like both of them at the same time. But I think I'm going to pull just one more card. Just because we got the same one and they're two signs who are really close together. So share your thoughts. So yeah, if you've got Aries and Pisces in your chart, then obviously this card is going to be really strong for you. So I'll read that one again. Card number 30. Nurture all you love. Take the time to nurture the things you care about so that they may flourish and grow. Your hopes, your dreams, your body, your mind, your spirit, your creations, and your relationships. All that is you needs to be cherished, loved, honored, and respected. Without care and attention, these aspects of self can fall into a state of neglect that does only harm to both you and the world around them. Nurture them and they will bring you peace and fulfillment. And then the other one is share your thoughts. You have hopes, dreams, goals, and ideas. Do not guard your ideas jealously, nor keep them locked within for fear that another may steal them or offer ridicule instead of support. It is time to share your vision. Tell Great Spirit and Gaia of your dreams and hopes so they may send you what you need. Speak of your dreams to others. Connect with those who share your goals and hope for they may be able to help you realize your dreams sooner. Did that one make sense? Connect with those who share your goals and hopes, for they may be able to help you realize your dreams sooner. Okay, love that. Love it. Okay, thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Let me know if you did below in the comments. And you can contact my email, which will be in the description if you would like a private reading. yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a lovely April.